EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defense. It feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the double.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Darnold. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Commanders are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ready, break! 26 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
Here's our first carry for their running back. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Julian Love brings them down.
It's a pickup of
2nd and 7.
Get it? 79, Viking 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to...
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 4.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 3.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
4th down, you want the ball in the hands of your biggest and best playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that is the QB. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down in time.
This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To throw, here's Darnold. Gets it to him on the screen. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Brings up 3rd and
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
See, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
He connects downfield. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get a perfect start. At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. It's caught left side by Dooley. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. On the left side, Sanders has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, tight. Half.
To the air again, Allen. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Up near the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there was the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Here's Gordon. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Walker off his own lead. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Now Darnold, 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football with great field position. They're at the 15.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
And off to Gordon. He's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
For the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Brings it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a fairly sound defensive game plan.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first. Walker now from the gun. Keeps away from one. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the gun, Darnold. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. And we're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. More from Acrisure Stadium, and he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line.
2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. It is caught left side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Allen now on 1st down. The throw left side finds Johnson. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Again, Allen to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
Josh Allen sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
3rd and long. It's Allen. Catch made underneath by the back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Regular. Alert!
They are going for it. Allen escapes the pocket. That's completed right side. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Hey, tight. Gun.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down. Looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Darnold off the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Third and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are stopped on the return and now have...